right, sixth graders, I'm back to tell you how to do your sixth grade graduation plan. So as I stated, we're just going to put in that tiny URL first. So it's going to be tinyurl.com/EES grad plan. Now you should be given this option to make a copy. So you're going to go down there and just click on make a copy. And it's going to come up as copy of graduation plan 6 through 12. Go ahead and take out that copy of, and you just need to put your name there. So I'm just going to write Mrs. Davis. I'll just put Mrs. D. Now, after that, you're going to go through and just put in your identification information. So here you're going to write your name, like I would write Leslie Davis, and your year of graduation. That will be what year you will be graduating. Your address, phone number. If you don't have your own phone, then just go ahead and put your parents' primary phone number, your address, your parents' name, and then your email. If you have a personal email address, I would put that one because we can't get outside mail from our school email address. If you don't, you could put one of your parents' emails. If they don't want you to put that information, then you can just put your school email. Now, we are going to walk through together the graduation promise. And these things are to be taken very seriously, and I want you to go over it with your parents. And these are the things that you are promising to do. So the first one is be a responsible citizen and make good choices. So we're going to mark that if we agree to do that. Going to school and actively participating in your learning. Studying hard and turning in your homework. Pushing yourself to complete an Indiana diploma with Core 40 or possibly with Core 40 with academic honors or technical honors. Exploring different careers and learning how college includes many options, 2- and 4-year degrees, certificates, apprenticeship programs in the military, and to ask for help when you need it. So those are the things we're asking you to do. You can go ahead here and put your name as your signature and date, and then you can have your parents put their name and date as well. Now down here at the bottom, you're going to pick which diploma you think you might be interested in doing. I realize you're only in the 6th grade, but we want you to think about whether you plan to just get a Core 40 diploma or you think you may get an academic honors diploma or a technical honors diploma. Now, up here I have the graduation requirements. If you just go to doe.indiana.gov or just put in Indiana graduation requirements, you can get to this page which will show you what is required for those different diplomas. So I went down here to courses and credit requirements, and I'm clicking right here on the Indiana diploma for Core 40 and then Core 40 with academic honors. So it's going to walk through for you all of the credits you will need to graduate with a Core 40 degree. And then over here on this side, it will tell you what extra requirements you would need in order to have the Core 40 with academic honors or with technical honors. One of the big differences is academic with honors, you're going to have to take some AP or advanced placement classes, and you have to earn at least a C or better in all of those classes. There's also a requirement for SAT and ACT scores, and all of that information is right here on this document. So we're going to go back to our graduation plan, and you just need to mark, okay, I think I would like to do the Core 40 with academic honors, or whichever diploma you think you would be interested in. Now, the second part of our 6th grade graduation plan is to set some goals. We want to start thinking about what is going to help me achieve my long-term goal. So goal 1 is going to be an academic short-term goal. So this could be possibly a goal for 6th grade. Maybe it's a goal for middle school. So I'm going to set a goal right now to, let's say, get all A's and B's in middle school and high school. So if that's my goal, then I'm going to put down 3 steps that are going to help me achieve that goal. So for example, if I want to get all A's and B's, I probably need to do all of my homework, right? So I'm going to put in complete all of my homework. That's going to help me get those grades. Another short-term goal might be to attend school because it's really hard to learn if you're not there. So attend school every day. And maybe a third thing that I need to do is study for my test, study for whatever it is that I'm doing. So I'm going to put study for all tests. So those steps might help me to achieve my academic short-term goal. A long-term goal might be to attend a 4-year university. So maybe my long-term goal is to attend a 4-year university. And then some steps I might need to take to make that happen. Maybe I need to work towards a academic honors diploma. And maybe I need to take the SAT exam. And another goal might be that I need to get involved in extracurricular activities or do things to volunteer. So I could write all of those there as well. So for goal 3, I want you to think about a career goal. What is something you think you might want to do when you grow up? And we're going to do some other assessments that will help you maybe come up with your career goal, but you're going to write a career goal and then 3 steps for that one as well. Now, there's also a section here that tells you a little bit more about how to apply for the Century 21 scholarship, and you and your parents can look through this and see if it's something you might qualify for. Then here is our checklist to stay on track. Here are the things that the state of Indiana would like us to do as 6th graders to prepare for that next step. So the first one was to read the 6th through 8th grade Learn More magazine. Now you can find that online. I did already walk through it with you if you watched our last video, so you could put your X there. You need to discuss with a parent or guardian about the Century 21 scholarship. We just talked about that as well. Complete a career interest inventory and updated career plan. Mrs. Watson was going to do this with you in computer class. You do not have to do this right now, but if you would like to, we have a subscription to something called Pause in Jobland. So if you go to, let's see here, it's www.choices360.com. And then we have a access code for our school. So I'm going to type that in here right now. It is IN01959. So IN01959. Then you can hit continue. And that's going to load this program. Now, if you go to the job finder, here's our Pause in Jobland.
Hi, I'm Pause. I can show you around my neighborhood. Make sure you don't get lost. I bet we could have some fun in Jobland. I want a job one day. I might not decide today, but we can look, can't we? Come on, I'll be your guide dog.
All right, so in this program, you can go
My
to...
mom thinks I'm just a kid, but I'm not really. I already know my way around. Look, I'll show you. The flashing lights and fluttering flags lead the way to Jobland.
All right, so when you go to Jobland, it will show you all of the different buildings, for
This
different
is the place
jobs.
to be. I'll bet you can't guess how many jobs there are in every place. No, neither can I. But there are plenty to choose from. Choose a
Now, if you go to the job finder right here, it's going to walk you through taking a little assessment to ask you some questions to help you figure out which
Answer the
job would
questions
be
so
good
Job
for
Finder
you.
can see what you're good at. If you're like me, that's not everything. Click ahead.
Now, once you've went through that in the career interest inventory, it will walk through with you what buildings would maybe be a good place for you to look for a job. So completing that career interest inventory would help you to be able to put an X here. Now, completing a personality assessment and strengths. We have done this in the past. If you happen to have that still from last year, you could just put in your personality type from the 16 personalities and you could complete that. Another thing that you could do is something called the high five test. So if you just go to high and then the number 5 test, and it will have you take a 100 question survey and tell you what your best strengths are. That could qualify for this as well. Make sure you don't click out of that and leave this tab opened as you put them back and forth. Unless you have an email that is not a school email, it won't let you save that. All right, so back to the graduation plan. Again, we are going to do some type of a personality assessment, explore careers and jobs, and then generate a list of post-high school options, colleges, and careers that interest you, starting to explore some possibilities for the future. I went ahead and just added this down. If you would like to take the high five strength test, you could put down the top 5 strengths that you had and one of the facts for each. Please reach out to me if you have questions. Feel free to email me at any time. Thank you guys for everything. I'm so excited to see your graduation plans and to hear from each of you. Please reach out if you need to. You can email me at any time, ldavis@smcsc.com. Have a great day.